welcome back to another video on the Unguardable Podcast. Back at it again with Cam Killer Cam. We got a NBA Week 4 recap. Let's lock in. Let's get to it. We got a lot to talk about, especially with these Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers staying undefeated this past week, and a lot more. So let's get right to it, man. This past week episode, we're talking about last week, man. You feel me? So we're not talking about this upcoming week, Cam Killer Cam. So the Cavs in this week's episode, they're currently undefeated. But as of today, as of we're recording this, obviously Tuesday, they did take a L. But as far as the NBA Week 4 from the previous week, they were still undefeated. But anyways, let's get to it. The Bucks were able to get some wins this past week. Shout out to Giannis for the 59 piece. He was able to help his team get into the win column. As well as Wembanyama dropping a 50 ball this past week with 8 threes. He's out there stroking that thing. I love to see Wemby doing that because he's on my fantasy basketball team. And hey, keep doing your thing, Wemby. It's happy to see him do his thing. And then De'Aaron Fox with a 60 ball this past week, and he dropped 49 points in another game on the right hand side, as you see, against the Utah Jazz. But 60 points is the most points this season by any player thus far. So shout out to Fox with that 60 ball. He's been hooping, and he's just now finna drop this new shoe, the Fox shoe under Curry brand. So I'm super excited for him with that, because I low-key want to cop me a pair of them. SGA, they were able to get into the win column up at the top left-hand corner against the Clippers this past week, as well as LeBron and the Lakers were able to get into the win column against the Grizzlies. He dropped the triple-double. If I'm not mistaken, that day was his third straight triple-double. I believe he had 4, right, Cam? If I'm not mistaken, 4 in a row, or was it 3 games? The most in NBA history in a row, like, at his age, he fucking dropped like 4 triple-doubles in a row or 3 triple-doubles in a row. It's ridiculous, but he's doing this shit at age 39, and it shouldn't be done. Huh?
4?
It was 4, right?
I think it was 4.
Yeah. Jason Tatum was able to beat the Toronto Raptors this past week in overtime, getting a game-winning shot. I was watching that live because I thought the Toronto Raptors was going to beat the Celtics at home, but Tatum said, nah. Game time, buddy. It was a really good shot at the top of the key 3. Some people said it wasn't travel, though. So that's arguably that could be arguably talked about.
Bro, you know what needs to be talked about, bro?
What?
I feel like it's been every single day the NBA has came out and, like, when they do like the recap of the game, and it said, "Oh, this is the correct play of that call."
I noticed that. I've been seeing that. They've been talking about
Jason Tatum. They called the Jason Tatum game winner a travel.
Yep.
They called the Julius Randle game winner a travel.
They did.
They've been going, like, I feel like it's been at least once a game every week. They've like gone back and changed it. Well, not changed it, but they've came and said, like,
the referee. Referee admitted that they added the wrong call. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, facts. I've been seeing it, but that's weird. That's weird. Like, why do you go after the fact and say it and, like, okay, you fucked up? So it's like, how many times are you gonna keep fucking up?
Yeah, Julius Randle. I mean, let me see if I can find the exact quote from him.
Yeah, so as you see on the board, y'all, 35-7 from him this past week. In that game, specifically, Cam's talking about, he did have a game-winning shot. And that's just insane to me, that after the fact that the NBA just goes and says, oh, you know, this happened, but we're not going to admit about it at the current moment in time. We're going to wait and review the game and let y'all know, like, okay, we messed up on this call. This shouldn't have been called, or this should have been called, or this point half should have counted. Like, it's ridiculous. It's actually dumb. While Cam's finding the quote, speaking of the Celtics, what?
He said, "Too late, should have called it then." That's his reaction.
Too late, should have called it. I'm hecka weak. Yeah, if I'm Julius Randle, I'm saying that for sure. If you didn't call it, I don't care, bro. It's a win's a win for my team. You feel me? Now, if I'm on the opposition, I'm for sure finna contest to it. But Speaking of the Celtics getting that home victory, they did stink it up earlier in the week, playing the Hawks, and they had no Trey Young, and they were able to get an upset win for their first Cup game. And that was a pretty interesting because Dyson Daniels been hooping. He's been hooping, y'all. Arguably could be DPOY of the year, but I don't think he has a chance because there's another player that I haven't mentioned that we'll get right to. But besides that, the Cleveland Cavaliers, like I said, they did remain undefeated this past week, but they did end up losing today to the Boston Celtics. But we'll get into that on next week's recap. Cade Cunningham, they were able to get into the win column over the Washington Wizards. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm kind of surprised that the Pistons are doing better than they are. I'm gonna ask Cam Killer Cam what he thinks about that because that's insane that the Pistons right now have a better record than the Wizards, and it will kind of flip this past year.
That's not insane.
What do you mean?
That's not insane at all.
The Pistons are a better
That's
team than the Washington Wizards?
100%. Especially with Kyle Kuzma being out.
Oh, I didn't know Kuzma was out. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know. Yeah, with Kuzma being out,
He
that
missed a few
depletes them.
games.
That depletes them for sure.
I mean, even with Kuzma, the Pistons.
I mean, Cade got
the Pistons
what? The Pistons have what? Cade. Who else they got?
Jaden Ivey.
They got Jaden.
Isaiah Stewart.
Stu.
That team is nice.
Yep, they do. They do got Duran.
Tim Hardaway.
Dude,
Tobias
is one of the Thompson brothers on there?
Asar.
Is he on there? Is he on the team?
Asar. Yeah. I mean, they picked up Tobias Harris and Tim Hardaway in the offseason. Like, that's definitely going to add wins.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they've been playing good. Cade Cunningham with a triple-double that game. But last but not least, the Golden State Warriors was able to get into the win columns this past week. As you see, Steph Curry doing the night against the Dallas Mavericks. We were able to beat Klay Thompson's homecoming, coming back to the Bay Area.
Geno Smith?
What? No. We're not talking about that till tomorrow. Or, yeah, tomorrow. Don't do that, bro. Don't, we're not, no. Don't shut up. I'm talking about some Geno.
The Geno Smith.
Shut the fuck up! Steph Curry was able to get into we were able to get into that win column against the Mavericks and as well as against the Memphis Grizzlies this past week. They had no John Morant, but shout out to Buddy Hield getting them buckets, dropping the threes for us. So yeah, man, it was an interesting week full of basketball. Cam Killer Cam, is there any surprises to you this week? And last but not least, I want to show love to James Harden. He entered second place of all-time three-pointers on the list, and as well as CP3. He has 12,000 assists. He is third all-time behind John Stockton and Jason Kidd. And so I wanted to show love to them because I feel like a lot of people were talking about the James Harden, but, you know, a lot of people weren't talking about CP3 having them 12K assists. So I believe he deserves some love. And, you know, we haven't even talked about him also having that longevity of a career like LeBron. You know, he's not doing triple-doubles like LeBron, but he's still playing, and he's at a ripe age of at least 38, I believe, or probably the same age as LeBron. So, are there any surprises this week? What do you think about them Golden State Warriors? What do you think about, you already told me how you felt about the Pistons. Cleveland Cavaliers, they still, you know, I've been on a roll. Even though they lost tonight, they still are hot. So
Alexa, turn lights blue. Bro, if you don't get out of here, bro. Like, bro.
But Cam Killer Cam, man, talk to me about this NBA week.
I
What do
don't
you think about
any
that?
Surprises.
That Wemby 50 piece.
But the Warriors, man, look good. I don't know what it is about the Clippers, bro.
Oh yeah.
I just I don't know, bro. I don't know why we just can't beat the Clippers, bro. And it really got me questioning is is Kawhi gonna hurt the team when he comes back? Because Kawhi, that's a lot of shots. That ruins the offense. Like, I don't want to say it ruins the offense because it's Kawhi Leonard, but James Harden, that brand of basketball that where it's just give him the ball and just let him do what he does. I mean, we've seen how good it was in Houston. It's crazy that he's just looked better by himself than what he did when he's next to a superstar.
I am
him and Joel was. cool. Him and Kawhi PG, like it was cool, but like man, when you just get that man James Harden the ball and just let him do what he got to do, man, it looks amazing, bro. So I wonder what that's gonna look like when Kawhi comes back. If he has a decreased role and it's still James Harden doing what he does, Clippers might be nice, man.
Mm.
Clippers might be better than the Mavs. I'm
Really?
still,
You
I'm
still
still
on
not
the
seeing it
Mavs
from the
trend?
Mavs. Yeah, but I don't think they might be a playing team.
All
The
right.
way the teams are looking right now,
Let
they
me
might
see.
be
Let
a
me check
playing
and
team.
see what the score is. Okay, they're about to win tonight. What do you feel? How do you feel about the Denver Nuggets? Right now they're at the sixth seed, but they're kind of low for a team that is just right there.
Um,
I saw a stat today that like the Denver Nuggets without Jokic they're last in offensive efficiency, but with Jokic they're first in offensive efficiency. And they didn't have Jokic tonight, but they
yeah,
ended they ended up pulling
when
out the win.
Jokic goes to the bench, that team is atrocious.
He's been hurt though.
I
He's
mean,
been out.
they've lost depth. Um,
They got Westbrook over there.
somebody's gonna have to go. They got to choose between MPJ and Eric Gordon, and that is an extremely hard decision to make because it's like although you can always find another shooter like MPJ, you're not gonna find a 6'10" shooter who can bring you like 7 boards a game. You're not gonna replace that. But it's also hard to replace what Aaron Gordon does. He's like a Swift Army knight. He can legit guard 1 through 5. He's like a easy dunk. If you put him in that dunker spot, that's a lob every time. Like
Is MPJ's contract
it's
coming up?
tough. Yeah, I think they have to pick between the two. I don't think they're going to be able to afford to keep both.
Cam, now listen to me. If the Golden State Warriors was able to get somebody like that,
Which one?
MPJ,
Oh, MPJ.
that would be perfect, bro. 6'10", shoot the
Kerr
ball,
gon' Kerr gonna
get
have
the
him at
rebounds.
Kerr's running him at center, bro.
Niggas gonna get more minutes than Looney. No, he has to be
No,
the
I was
four.
thinking,
He
I
has to
was
be the
thinking to
four.
myself,
That if Draymond, MPJ, Wiggins, or no, Wiggins would be in the trade package for sure. Or you said he's a
well,
free agent. You say he's a free agent.
I'm not sure about MPJ's contract, but I know Aaron Gordon's contract's coming up. So I think it's a situation where they're gonna have to trade one of them because if they don't trade MPJ, they're not gonna be able to afford to pay Aaron Gordon. So I think it does have to be a trade, or if Aaron Gordon is walking in free agency,
I think that would
which
really.
you
I
don't.
think that could be a quiet, sneaky move that nobody has even mentioned. Like I haven't heard anybody mention about MPJ. I mean,
Um,
obviously, I don't think he would want to leave Denver, but that would be a good
I mean,
pickup for us.
he's just one of those players that's like if kind of like if his shot's not falling, it's like what is he really? I mean, he's an excellent rebounder, but it's like you want a 6'10" guy who's out there just to rebound. Like he doesn't really do much else on the court but rebound if he's not hitting the shot. So
I
it's
mean,
like
what is I don't want to compare their games, but I mean, for me, I've seen them play kind of similar, in my opinion. And I just saw him close the game the other night, and he's been shooting kind of decently. Um, but how do you? I mean, comparing him to Keegan Murray, like, don't you think those are kind of like the same player types? Like personnel, almost.
um
I feel like they're almost the same player, damn near, and they
mm,
fucking Keegan Murray be doing. He be holding his own.
nah.
He holding his own weight with the Kings.
I
They
feel like
both
I feel like
catch
they're
and shoot.
different. I feel like they're different. One, MPJ is a lot more athletic. MPJ will dunk on you. Obviously MPJ lost a lot of his athleticism because of the back injuries, but he's still athletic. He can still jump high. And his off ball movement is he's like up there with like Stephen Clay. Like that boy
Right.
be moving. He's the type that catch it, give it back, relocate, catch it again,
Mm-hmm.
and his elevation on the jumper too, with being
Facts.
6'10", it's like
He do be jumping hell
Keegan
high.
Keegan's more of a off the dribble like dribble handoff type of catch it, dribble, take one dribble, pull up. Like I don't know, I feel like they're a little bit different. Um,
We need somebody like MPJ
Also,
though.
MPJ is looked at to score a lot more than Keegan Murray is, so
Right.
MPJ is pretty much second to third option
What was
every
his
night.
nickname?
But Jamal Murray has been booty cheeks, bro. Like
Not
he's been horrible, bro.
against the Lakers.
Um, yeah, he only wants to play against the Lakers, it seems. Um, but yeah, MPJ. If I'm the Nuggets, I think I'm keeping Aaron Gordon. The defense he brings
Yeah.
is
Facts.
is too vital.
And the doubles, the Aaron Gordon and Jokic, like they're so such a good big presence and they work well together.
Yeah, they're gonna miss that scoring though. I mean, they could the NBA with the CBA and everything's always changing, so maybe they can afford to keep them both. But I don't know.
All right, is there
They're
anything
trying to
else
scapegoat Westbrook.
this NBA week that you were surprised or you want to talk about that Giannis
This
59
week,
piece or anything else?
De'Aaron Fox, 109 points in 2 games.
109 points. He's been hooping, man. I said
Keon
I want to cop some
Ellis looking
shoes.
like Keon Ellis think he's Steph Curry or something, bro.
Yeah, that he did hit
Um,
9 threes the other night. Yes, he did.
Kings have looked.
Rough.
I think what they're the 6th seed or they're the 9th seed. I was looking at the standings earlier today because I was thinking about the Mavericks.
10th seed.
They're the 10th seed. Yeah, they're right above the Mavericks.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I don't know. What's his name? DeMar DeRozan was hooping to start the season, but
Yes, he was.
um,
He got hurt a little bit. I
got
heard.
hurt. Yeah, but I think the Kings might be scary this year, bro. They get healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Go back to the Warriors though. I was thinking about this earlier. I wonder, like, obviously he's not guaranteed to stay on the Warriors, but I wonder if Quentin Post will eventually take Looney's job as the backup center. And I was thinking that, like, how many years, how many years would it take him to get to the point where he is the backup center behind Trace?
Well, now he's in the G League though.
He's 2 way.
He's two. He's
He's two
playing
way. Yeah,
both.
he plays both. He was there for last game.
I know Looney's been hurt. I know because I remember them saying Trace was
He
having to
was
play
sick.
extensive. He was sick for that last game. Okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
remember them saying Trace had to play extensive minutes because Looney wasn't playing.
yeah. And then Draymond was in foul trouble, so and then it was like
We had
Quentin
nobody.
Post is on the bench. I honestly would have tried him. That's a perfect game. I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect Zubac. Like Zubac is one of those players that's like he's in the league for a reason, but he got that hook push shot that's automatic. I feel like that was a great game to try to get
Work
him
him.
some run. Like
Hmm.
let him make his debut, bro. I feel like that was the game against the Zubac.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder if he could eventually take Looney's job because uh,
I
shooting
mean, I
big.
know he can shoot. I know I gotta see the biggest attribute that Looney has is his undesirable his willingness to rebound and just go get it. Like it don't like like Looney offensive rebounds are like key. Like he sets nice offensive, he gets offensive rebounds. He sets hard, good screens. He knows all the actions. And one thing, like Looney and Draymond and Steph, they all play together. But Looney knows Dre. He knows Steph. Like he knows like if there's certain things that he wants them to do. Oh, if he wants to do a dribble handoff or wants me to slip right here, or I know he wants to do this. He wants to come off it this way. Like they know that, like. Feel like that's one thing that pisses me off a lot about Draymond Green, because I was watching it last game and like that one turn, like that one possession where we were like down 3, like right at the end of the Clippers, and Draymond pushed down the court and fucking Draymond and Steph were going in a circle and he was trying to pass him the ball and just passed it right to the Clippers. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, don't force feed Curry the ball if you don't need to force feed him the ball, I don't know if you remember that play by chance, Cam, but like
Curry had some bad turnovers
yeah,
too,
that he
bro.
did, yeah, like especially when they were setting pick
Like
and rolls and trying to pick
he had the
pass it
one
to him on some dives.
he had the one where
But
he
I
had
just think
Draymond up
because of
top
the
and he just
relationships,
threw it.
that's why
He just
Looney.
threw it straight to Harden, bro. He
I'll
had
be
some bad
honest.
turnovers.
I don't think post. I don't think none of the young players. I mean, Lindy's been getting runs. Moody and Kaminga. I don't think none of these young players are gonna get like real runs and real time in until Steph and Draymond and until they're done. Like until they retire, you feel me? Like that's when they're gonna get 30 minutes, 35. Like they're gonna start getting like Moody. We're gonna see Moody starting, Lindy starting. Like we're gonna go back to 2020 Warriors, 2021 Warriors time. Like once Steph and Draymond retire. But until they retire, I don't see like Post getting heavy minutes or like Moody's minutes probably gonna get cut.
I mean, it don't take that many minutes.
Waters minutes.
Trace came in getting barely any minutes, and then he
That's
was
very
showing
true.
out.
Trace was just
Then
the
his minutes
last pick
increased, increased. Then he became the starter.
Yeah.
Because Looney is a player that he has to have the ball in his hands to be effective. Like the off-ball screens are cool, but he can't. The off-ball screens isn't just gonna be there every single time. Like he is good when he has the ball in his hand. He can dribble it to someone and dribble handoff, kind of like how Sabonis does. Like he is good in that, but it's like him off ball. You can't really put him in the dunkers because he's not a lob threat. Like you can't throw it up to him like you can with
He
Trace.
can't jump.
Yeah, he can't really jump. I mean, he got the pump fake, but that's really his only move is the pump fake.
So with Post, that changes the game plan because he's a stretcher big. I mean, he can finish. I've seen him play. He can finish. He has the inside game, but he's not as strong. But we'll see.
The five. I mean, the 5 out. I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it, it's like we do not attack the basket like aggressively like other teams, bro. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I don't know.
Pods makes me so mad when he's out there.
Bro, I don't know why we didn't trade him.
It's like
I'm gonna be so real. Why did we not trade him for marketing? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, potential all-star. Like, I love Pods, but he is not a potential all-star player. Let's be real.
This is like the simplest basketball IQ, but in order to be a good playmaker, you have to be a scoring threat because that's how you open the floor for your team. When you're dribbling down the court like this, like he doesn't even look at the basket.
He dribbles around the court.
He's just dribbling, looking. He's not even. No one's gonna help. You're not gonna have nowhere to look because you're not making yourself a scoring threat.
And then when he does shoot, he just shoots a fucking 3.
It's either he's either shooting a floater, a pound step back 3, or catch and shoot 3s. Those are his only shot attempts.
But I hate that, bro. He be doing that.
He love that pound step back 3, bro.
Bro, that shit be irritating the hell out of me sometimes.
Like, what happened to the 10 threes a game, bro?
Every time he shoot it, I swear to God, I be like, come on, Pods, please. Yes! Or be like, God damn it, Pods! Like, it's one of the two, bro. I pray every time you shoot, bro. Unlike Moses Moody, who his shot is, if he don't got it, he don't shoot it. Let me relocate, let me pass it, let me get it, man.
That was making me mad last game against the Clippers. I swear we passed up at least like
that was Buddy Hield.
That was
Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield passed
everybody
up
was
a lot of
doing
threes. Buddy Hield
everybody was doing it, but Buddy was doing it too. Buddy had a shot where he was open, he pump faked and then shot it.
No, he had an open 3 on the fast break. blatantly remember it was a fast break and they passed it up to him. He had a three and he pumped fake and he came back and somebody was closing out to him and he got scared and he just passed it to Moody and Moody hit it because he was wide open too. You feel me? Because they closed out on Buddy. But I was like, bro, you could have shot the first one, bro. Like, that boy Buddy he be spooked. If somebody come near him, he be spooked.
In a game where we was turning the ball over like that, bro, we gotta just put a shot up.
Man, let's not
Like,
talk about turnovers.
He shot a few contested like jump shots, and I wasn't even mad because I'm like, you're a great 3-point shooter. We're not getting shots up. I'm okay with you taking that shot, bro. At least we're getting a shot up, bro. We just had 2 straight turnovers. Although it was a contested shot, bro, at least we're putting a shot up, bro.
This is what we need to talk about. Cam can't see it necessarily on my screen, but chat, the podcast, you guys can see it. This right above our head is what we need to focus on. Free throws! 9 for 19, Cam!
Last in the league.
Last in the league. That's unacceptable. We need to be shooting free throws all day, every day at practice. I don't care. Suicides, doing doing the 16s, back and forth, doing your runs, hitting free throws, running through plays, hitting free throws, bro. I swear to you, everybody needs to hit free throws. Steph Curry needs to hit free throws, bro, and he's the best free throw shooter of all time. Like, everybody needs to hit free throws, bro. Wiggins, Kuminga, Trace, Draymond's been improving free throw shooting, but bro, I'm tired of seeing us leave free points at the, like, we could have won the game off of free throws, Cam. Just straight up. If we hit at least 10 free throws. I mean, even 15.
Moody. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of things that could have won us the game, bro, against the Clippers. In the quarter, you had the Buddy Hield fouling on the 3 at the end of the quarter.
Yes, fouling. What's his name?
We had
Cook, right?
Amir Coffee.
Coffee. We're fouling a dude named Coffee.
We had the play where they got a fast, not a fast. I think it was a fast break to end the quarter. Where we could have just not gave up a bucket right there. Moses Moody, ball watching, lost Norman Powell.
Oh my!
He turns around, Norman Powell all the way on the left wing, and it's like,
bro,
man, I don't know. I just don't get it sometimes. It's like Norman Powell is on a heat. Why are we helping off of Norman Powell right now?
That's what I be
He's
saying.
on
That's
an
what I was
absolute
saying
heater.
the whole game, bro. That shit pissed me off. We're helping on James Harden drive, and Norman Powell sitting at the top of the key. Like that 1-3 he hit. Fucking gave him some momentum, but even though we came back and started hitting threes, bro. But like that shit was irritating me too, bro. We just kept helping off of them. But let's move on, bro. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
I just felt like that game we should have made James Harden beat us, bro.
Yeah.
Like, my mindset would have been James Harden got to drop 40, bro. I'm not letting him get 15 assists, bro.
16.
If I was coaching, I'm not letting him get 15 plus assists if I was coaching. He got to beat us. Mm-hmm. Getting everybody else involved is just a recipe for disaster.
All right, so let's move on. Moving on. This week I did play Killer Cam in fantasy. I did play him in basketball fantasy this past week. On the left-hand side, as you see, I did beat him. I had finished with a score of 1627, and he finished with a score of 1195. It was a good week. Shout out to Sagoon with a hooping week with 233 as my top scorer. And he ended up being, as you see on the right-hand side, the top scorers of the week with SGA on Breon's team, De'Aaron Fox on my boy Will's team, and then Sagoon, yours truly, on my team. And the top scorers of the week was my boy Dre with 1,800, which is a lot of points. And then Breon with the lowest scoring team, because he don't really care about fantasy like that, because he don't really care, I guess. But yeah, I get the brag, because I beat Killer Cam this week in basketball fantasy, and I beat him in a little bit of football fantasy. That's a little sneak peek too. Real quick as well, I put in a bet over this past week. I had Wimbayama hit on me, Ingram, Cat, Matherin, Mitchell. But guess who sold on me the one day that I put a bet on him? Norman Powell. He wants to hit 2 threes the day I decided to put a bet on him to hit 4, and then he ends up hitting 5 or 6 threes around there against my Golden State Warriors. So yeah, he pissed me off. Sagoon, I picked his over for 33.5 PRA. He finished with 30. And on top of that, I had Jalen Duren finish with 19.5 points, so 20 points, and he finished with 18. So it was kind of depressing that I missed on that bet because, bro, that was some easy money that I believe I could have hit
Man,
on.
you want to know what was depressing, man? I almost had 300, bro. The one against the Mavericks game, bro, where I needed Buddy Hill to hit one more three, bro.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Everything was green except for
It sent the
Buddy,
blast
and he
over.
shot 2 for 8, bro. He shot two for it, missing wide open, bro. That game had me so hot, bro. Like I couldn't even be happy we won because I missed out on 300, bro. Like, and then this one was for 100. Rest didn't want to get my glorious Luca no foul calls, man. I took the over on everything else was green except for Luca free throws.
Luca free throws. Did you see that Embiid stat? Embiid had his first game, his second game only in his NBA career where he didn't have a single free throw attempted the other night. I was like, that's insane. His only second
I
game
mean,
ever.
that man's a dominant force, bro. He should get to the line every game.
Facts. All right.
But I was just honestly, do you see
Uh,
the Gilbert Arenas quote when he was talking about it's like too expensive to watch games and stuff?
nah.
I want to find the exact quote, but it was like he was low key spitting facts. Like, the amount of streaming services, it's like, I mean, it's like that for all sports now, but like, we gotta have this app, this app, this app, this app,
Mhm.
just to watch games. And I was thinking to myself, just like, imagine you spend all this money and you gotta watch Shea and Joel play against each other, and it's 70 free throws. Like, the project of the NBA right now is like, I mean, like we were talking about when the show first started with the officiating. Like they literally keep every game is, oh, this was actually the right call. It's like the product is not even good enough to spend a lot of money on it right now.
Uh-huh.
So I think they need to fix the officiating and also just put everything on League Pass, bro.
On League
Get
Pass.
everything on League Pass,
Cam got League Pass. That's why he want that.
bro. Like,
Nah, I did see them talking about because so I was watching a little bit of their podcast today, Gilbert's podcast. I didn't finish it, but I saw like the beginning, and they were talking about Beyonce performing at the halftime on Christmas, and talking about how the NFL stealing the viewership of the NBA viewership because they're gonna have Beyonce performing at halftime, and it's gonna be on Netflix. And now the NFL's on Christmas. You feel me? Because that just happened the past year and a half. You feel me? NFL was never on Christmas. It was always NBA on Christmas, y'all. Always NBA. And now this last year and this upcoming year, we're gonna have NBA and NFL on Christmas. And you know, NBA and NFL sometimes are smart with their marketing, but sometimes they're not. They, I think they put I think they know what they're doing, but sometimes I don't think they know what they're doing because, to their point, they were saying that they should have put better games for rivalry wise together, and they were lacking doing it. What do you say? Gilbert Arenas says NBA viewership is down because it's too expensive to watch games. You gotta have every streaming service. It's perfect for the NBA, but for the viewers, you're fucking us. I mean, that's kind of
facts,
true
bro.
because
It's facts.
you have to spend money on so many different things. But like they were saying is that on top of that, like you said, SGA versus Jokic, but like we're gonna have boring like besides
Embiid.
our Christmas games, like we love seeing LeBron versus Steph, but like they were saying like we should have Steph versus like the Warriors versus Dallas because of the Clay thing. You feel me? Because of that feud, and fucking New York versus Minnesota because Cat and Julius got traded, so they can have that feud. You know, because like the NBA should know, oh, you know these trades happen, so we should put the, you know, obviously they make the schedule before, you know, all of these things happened, but it's like you could it would be better if you would put these teams that are more entertaining together, or like LeBron versus KD, like that's more attractiveness than, you know. But
No, they need to get better at flexing games, bro, for sure. Because if the ESPN game, I could see maybe you want to put, I don't know, what's two random teams.
like we're watching
If you
Houston
want to put
versus.
Pacers, if you want to put Pacers Bucks as the ESPN game, that's cool. But if Giannis, Dame, and Tyrese are out, bro, just flex the game, bro. Put a different game there, bro. Don't make us watch two bad teams play on
We're gonna
national
watch
TV,
Jared
bro.
McCain, bruh.
They got to get better at flexing
We're
games,
gonna
bro.
watch Jared McCain. You know you want to watch Jared McCain. Stop playing.
What are you talking about?
You mentioned the Sixers, right?
No, I said the Bucks
Oh, the
and
Bucks,
Pacers.
Pacers.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Bucks.
they
There's.
got to
I
they
don't
got
know.
to get better at flexing
You're
the
gonna watch
games, bro.
Thanasis. That's what you're gonna watch.
Man,
You gonna watch some
I have
Thanasis
to watch.
buckets.
I mean, watching T.J. McConnell versus Bobby Portis, bro, on national TV, bro.
Facts. No,
They
they
got to
just
get better at flexing games.
that shit had me irritated. We was playing the Grizzlies on national TV the other night with no Ja. Like, I get it. We love Desmond Bain and Jared Jackson, but the rest of them niggas, bro, I don't. Who the fuck is on the court? It was hyping up Zach Edey, like hyping that story up out of nowhere, bro. Did you see him
Bro,
shoot
that
the
the
three?
Taylor Jenkins, bro.
Do you
The
know? Did
Taylor
you see him
Jenkins
shoot his
quote,
three?
bro. Yes, bro.
Like how
Now,
like Curry.
Draymond definitely fouled him,
Oh yeah,
but
when he the
I hate
plate
that Taylor
the shoe
Jenkins
the shoelace.
made it seem like he pulled him. He didn't pull him to the ground. He had his foot, but like, bro made it seem like he grabbed him and like his quotes was crazy, bro. Like, let's relax, bro. He's grabbed his ankle, which it's a dangerous play. I'm not gonna act like it's not, but the 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 adding the extra, he pulled him to the ground. It's like, come on, bro, relax.
Yeah.
And they still with the broke the code
Did
thing,
you did you
bro.
see the
Like,
Draymond
bro,
when he
it's
said
been, bro,
he said
yes,
talking
bro.
about your grandfather or something like that would be proud of me.
Like,
That was funny, man.
bro, they need to let it go, bro. It's been 3 years. Y'all still talking about broke the code, bro.
What you talking about?
Remember when y'all got hurt in the playoffs when like Jordan Poole barely grabbed his knee and they was talking about some broke
Oh
the
yeah, yeah,
code and
yeah. When
stuff?
he for the reach, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Facts, facts.
that wasn't even the play he got hurt on, bro.
Mhm.
But they try to make it seem like that.
Yeah, facts. No, I do remember that. Yeah, that was some
Yeah.
bullshit.
And
But
then,
that was pretty
man,
much all the basketball stuff. Is there anything else you want to talk about basketball wise?
um,
Because I have something
the All Star
that's
game.
spicy for this episode besides basketball. What? What about the All Star game?
They've been talking about doing some type of tournament for the All Star
Oh
game.
yeah, I did see something about that. Do you know? Do
I
you know
still
a lot
think it.
about it?
I think it should be 3v3 tournament.
3v3.
Everybody. I think I was talking about this with Christian. Everybody send their best three out and
Mm-hmm.
just let them have a 3v3
From
tournament, bro.
each team.
Yeah, every team gets 3 people to represent their team and have them play 3v3 tournament. I think the Warriors going, man, because
Who
imagine
would you
Steph
send them?
Curry with all that space. I think it would. It's tough because like you're gonna have to go against like Joel, so it's like but I would just
You
send.
know what
I
two
would send
people? You know
Steph.
what two people we're having out there for
I'm
sure.
saying Steph, Draymond, and Jonathan
Exactly.
Kuminga. That's the three I would send if I'm the Warriors.
That's
Um,
that's not a bad three at all.
like I said, they're gonna be undersized, but it's like, what can you do? Steph's coming off a screen wide open every time because
That would be
if
fire,
you're
Cam.
you
Three
can't
v
you can't
three.
trap in a 3v3, bro, because there's no help defense. Jonathan Kuminga's cutting. If you trap Steph, he's throwing over the top, and that's a lob every time, bro. Draymond's throwing that up to JK. Live 2-on-1, Draymond and JK. That would be
These
nice,
other
bro.
team, these other teams though have good.
I
Have
think the
It would be
Bucks
Bucks would
would
be
be
nasty.
disgusting. Giannis,
Dame,
Dame, and
Giannis.
then
Who's
It
gonna be
don't
the
even
third?
matter the third person. You could send Torian Prince out there or whoever, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna
Bro,
be
oh my,
tough.
because
It's
who's
gonna,
stopping Giannis in a 3v3 setting, bro? Giannis is he.
but that's why you have to put those big names against the big. You have to put the Warriors against like the Kings, bro. Respectfully, but even the Kings will be a tough one, bro. If we have to play against Fox, Sabonis, and
Fox, Sabonis.
Demar, like I ain't gonna lie, Kaminga's defense is not good enough to guard DeMar DeRozan. I'm gonna just be real. I'm gonna just be real.
Yeah, Fox is not guarding Steph either though.
You
Steph
don't.
is getting a
I
lot
don't
of
know,
threes
bro.
up.
Fox be. I'm not saying he gonna clamp up Steph, but Fox took on the challenge of guarding Steph in the playoffs before Keon Ellis came along and fucking what's his name, Brody from that plays out Toronto now. They used to call him Mister
Davion Mitchell.
Shut Down. Yeah, Shut Down Night, whatever. Yeah, Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, the 3v3 tournament would be fine.
Yeah, 3v3 tournament would be fire. But I also been hearing a lot of people want a 1v1 tournament, which I don't think they would do. But I'm interested to see what
The
type of what
players,
they're gonna do.
the players would not do that, bro.
1v1.
That's too much pride on the line to. It's not even worth it, like,
Mm-hmm.
cause that's gonna be literally talked about forever, bro. Like, man,
Forever.
like the comparisons,
Like bigs,
nah, the one
bigs,
there's
bigs
too much.
1v1, guards 1v1, and forwards
There's
1v1.
there's too
Simple like
much on
that.
the
So like
line
the
in the
KDs,
1v1.
LeBron, Tatum, all them niggas on their go, Curry, SGA, Luca. Like, hey, we know we got big point guards, but they're all point guards, you know. And then all the bigs, Jokic, Embiid. Like if they all 1v1, I think that would be pretty fire. Like have them in their
Yeah.
categories.
I just thought about right now. They were supposed to do the 2v2 thing for the 3-point contest, but Clay's not on the Warriors no more. But it's supposed to be Steph and Clay versus Sabrina
And
and
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wonder if they're
But
still
they're
gonna
not
do
on the
something
team.
like
They're not on
that.
the same team, regardless, too. The New
Yeah, but it's like
Liberty and
Clay's not the second best shooter in the NBA right now, so
who's the
why would
second
Clay
best
be out
shooter?
there? There's a lot of names over Clay Thompson.
Grady Dick.
Man.
He's been shooting that. Hey, I saw he's been hooping, bro. He's been. Hey.
They're gonna send Norman Powell out there, man.
Oh hell no. But I saw Flight's reaction to the Clippers. He talking about if he sees Norman Powell or fucking uh, Derek White in an All Star game, he says prepare for an hour rant, bro. I was dying, bro. I was like, bro, low key, bro. I would be mad if I saw Norman Powell and Derek White in the All Star team, though, bro. But I mean, they've been
I
hooping.
mean,
They've been hooping, though.
yeah,
You gotta give them their credit.
they have been moving.
But you know, flight's flight. But anyways, so this episode, I want. So we talk a lot about the sports, and Cam was like, I want to talk a little bit not about sports. So I added this. We're going to be picking and voting for our contestants for streamers of these different categories for streamers. So we have streamer of the year. We got. I think they have what you call it. They have like 4 or 5 different categories that the Streamies came out, and so I want to go over with Cam Killer Cam, and we're gonna pick our contestants that they have up here, and so yeah, and then after that we have one more slideshow where Cam Killer Cam and I will be rating these upcoming jerseys that they just dropped. So we'll be doing that right after that. So Cam Killer Cam, you can see the screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so starting first, we got Streamer of the Year. The best overall streamer of 2024. They saw great success with their entertaining content, elevated their brand, and in general, left their mark on viewers. We got iShowSpeed, Imru, Pirates of T-Ware, Sidro, and Kai Sinet. So, Cam Killer Cam, who is your Streamer of the Year?
Speed, and I don't think it's even close.
Speed, and it's not close.
What Speed has done this year, bro. Bro literally went on a world tour streaming, bro.
That's very
Bro
true.
was in every country
Every
having entertaining
country.
stream. And I just think Kai is just. I mean, I just think Speed is just more entertaining than Kai. Like, no disrespect to Kai, but like a lot of Kai's like best moments is based on other people, right? The clip that's going viral is Good Luck Charlie or Ty Lil, or it's like other people that are there that are making the stream versus Speed, you can literally just drop Speed in the middle of nowhere, and you gonna have that stream popping, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not saying Kai isn't talented, but like a lot of his stuff is very based on the guests that are there.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are the viral moments. For Speed is they just by himself in the middle of nowhere, just going crazy. So I think Speed definitely deserves that, bro.
Yep. I personally, I watch more of Kai's content than I do I Show Speed's content, but I do recognize that Speed has done a lot, especially throughout the world and globally. So I definitely believe I Show Speed should get Streamer of the Year because he has done a lot this year specifically. But Kai does his respect, deserve his respect because like Cam said, he does have a lot of his viral moments are from the guests, but I watch a lot of his content and I find myself like besides the moments with the guests, like there are some moments that are funny or things that are activities that he's done that I've haven't seen before or that are unique or things like that, you know, especially like with the sleeping shit, like all his things that he gets up in there, like we've seen it before, but it's just weird and different. And then like this nigga just had like the car people come the other day in his subathon, like fighting inside the car and shit, like just weird authentic shit that you don't see on a regular day basis. He just had a carnival in his house, so you know, like I said, I watch more of Kai's content, so I can't really speak for Speed as much, but I recognize that Speed has done a lot, and I honestly believe he should be Streamer of the Year because he's just done too much, and he's just so big. Like Cam said, you could put him anywhere, and he's gonna blow up. You know, like he's gonna make the stream go up. Moving on, so we have best sports streamer, the best streamer to watch for sports coverage or sports games like EA Sports, FC 24, NBA 2K24, Rocket League, and etc. We have ES Fan TV, Angry Ginge 13, The Sketch, aka Sketch, as we know, and Flight 23 White. Cam Killer Cam, who is your vote for best sports streamer?
Um, I would give it to Sketch if they didn't add in sports coverage. If it was just about sports gaming, then I would definitely give that to Sketch. But if they're putting sports coverage, meaning real life sports, then you got to give that to Flight, man.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But I got to give Sketch his respect, bro. He's definitely probably the most entertaining when it comes to the gaming, bro.
The gaming scene for sure.
Yeah, when it comes to sports gaming, he got that crown right now.
Yep, 100%. I agree, bro. He's actually funny as hell, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. All right, best Fortnite streamer. One of the consistently biggest games globally. Fortnite has been impetuous for beloved content moments since the battle royale genre has taken the world by storm. This award celebrates some of your favorite Fortnite streamers while flossing by the victor is optional.
Right,
It is
flossing.
encouraged. Yeah, that is crazy. We got Pewterbot,
Right.
Happy Gal, Clicks, and Mr. Savage.
I mean, I don't I don't watch none of them play Fortnite, so I can't even speak on this. I know I see clips like not IRL, but like I see his clips that is like not Fortnite related. Um, so I would give my vote to Clicks because that's the only person I know up
Me
there.
too.
But I don't watch none of them play Fortnite, so I can't even attest to that.
Me too. I'm going for Clicks as well. Best FPS streamer. Most enjoyable streamer to watch playing first person shooter games like Overwatch 2, Call of Duty, Valorant, Halo, Counter Strike, to name a few. We have Foolish, Jinxie, Shroud, Intense.
Oh my god, easily Jinxie, bro. Jinxie
Facts.
is actually though one of the funniest streamers I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like
Facts.
bro, his clips are like when he reacts to other people's clips, it's literally the funniest thing ever, bro.
The weirdest
Like,
thing that you could call me a weirdo, chat, but that shit is funny when he be putting his slapping his foot on the desk and like
like,
be raging, man. That should be like that should be funny, man.
saying, ah, like that's in everybody's lingo now because of Jinxie, bro. Like,
Facts, bro. We for
bro,
sure
Jinxie is
be
lingo, bro.
He for sure be saying, all right. Facts.
Jinxie
Facts.
got it,
Shout out Jinxie, man. Best streamed collab. When streamers
bro.
collaborate,
Whoa.
communities grow, and when they bring in creators from outside the space, the streaming space itself grows. This award goes to the most exciting collaboration in live streaming during 2024. We have Aiden Ross x Donald Trump, Kai x Kevin x Drewski, Fortnite Friday, and Agent 00 x Senna. Cam Killer Cam, who was your
Man,
vote for best stream collab?
I just want to say that every obviously like the streamers and everyone who's giving their opinion said Kai, Kevin Hart, Drewski.
Uh huh.
And to me, that was definitely the most entertaining one out of the four.
Uh huh.
But everyone on Twitter and stuff trying to make it seem like people are only they're saying that because it's Trump. Like, and I can see what they're saying, but I disagree. Like, I just think that it wasn't as entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if we're talking about like what's the biggest, like the craziest stream, obviously that was the craziest stream of the year. Like, but when it comes to the word entertaining,
Mm-hmm.
we're not talking about what was the craziest collab. Like, we're talking about what was the most entertaining, what was the best stream collab. I think it was the Kai Kevin Hart Juicy. That gave us so many moments. But like, I gotta give Aiden the respect. That was definitely the craziest. Like, that was the biggest stream of the year
I
with
agree.
Trump.
I agree. And shout out to
But
Agent getting a
yeah,
recommendation getting up getting there,
Asian.
bro. Agent's been grinding, bro. Like he's probably my favorite streamer outside of Kai in whole of AMP, bro. Like he grinds so hard, and his streams are always chill, entertaining. Like shout out to Agent for getting that recognition because he deserves
Yeah,
to be up
Asian
there,
and
bro.
Senna they're a W duo, bro. They just need a date already, bro.
Gamer of the Year. Streamer who has been the most entertaining while showcasing extraordinary gaming abilities at a variety of games in 2024. No matter what game they're playing, you just have to watch. We have Jinxie, Kai, Tense, Queso, and Clicks. This is a
This is
big one.
so this is so tough because I mean I gotta give the respect to Kai Jinxie and Queso. Um, I'm gonna say this. I think I have to narrow it down to those three, and I think I eliminate Kai because Kai definitely had the craziest streams, like with the Elden Ring and stuff. But the truth of the matter is, he's not a gamer streamer. You can't give Kai Gamer of the Year. He's just not a gamer. Like he does game, like
Yes.
he was playing NCAA and all that, but that's not really his content. And like I said, like with the Elden Ring stuff and the chain together with speed, like those was entertaining, but not and narrowing it down between Jinxie and Queso. Although I think Jinxie is hilarious, he's pretty much just Overwatch. Like he was playing like Madden and stuff with Sketch, but I gotta give it to Queso, bro. Queso is
Facts.
literally will go
Facts.
on Steam, spin a random. Queso can literally play any game, and he'll have everybody in there, and it'll be the funniest stream, bro. He
And
can
clips
literally
go
play
viral.
anything,
Any clips. I've seen
bro.
clips
He
of
can,
different games of him playing and it goes viral.
bro. He be playing games I've never seen in my life, and
Especially
it's
Dressed to
hilarious.
Impress. I've never heard of Dressing to Impress ever in my life, y'all, until Queso clip popped up on TikTok and it was Dressed to
I,
Impress and I was dying. I was dying.
yeah, I gotta give that to Queso though.
All right, the
I
goat
mean,
has arrived.
it's it's tough though because like Kai, well, what Kai was doing when he was actually like, bro was literally building sets for the game.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, Queso, I gotta give it to Queso, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Shout out to Kai.
Facts. Alright. Best just chatting streamer. Best streamer that regularly does just chatting content such as conversing with chat, video commentary, reacting to news, sharing engaging stories, entertaining group
Agent,
activities,
agent,
and the
agent,
like.
agent, agent.
Jason the Ween, MP, N, MP,
Is agent not
LOL,
up there, bro?
Hazabuni, Kai Cenat, and Imru. Those are the
Agent not
selected.
up there? That's crazy.
Um, man, Kai, why is Kai up here, bro? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, where
it's not
agent at,
even
bro?
fair, bro.
Kai has
This
to
is
win this
AJ been
not
doing
category.
that
even
type of shit,
fair.
bro.
But Kai
It's
does a
not
lot of
even.
just chatting content. Like that's pretty much like you just
No,
said, Cam. You just
that's what I'm
literally
saying.
said it. He's
No,
not a gamer,
that's what
so. Oh, okay, okay.
that's what I'm saying. Like, this is not even fair. Kai is easily taking this, but shout out to Jason, bro.
Yeah.
Jason really like made. Obviously, he was established before he joined Phase, but he really like separated himself from Phase in a good way, where it's like it's not that's not Phase Jason. Like he's actually like built his own lane and
Uh-huh.
kind of got his own kind of niche and genre. And but shout out to Jason. Like if it was a second place, I would definitely give it to Jason. Um, but yeah, that's not even fair, bro. That's like bringing up best flow or something and then saying Eminem. Like, bro, that don't even count, bro. You didn't even have to bring Eminem up. You didn't have to put Kai there. We already know Kai got that.
Right. We have best marathon stream. This award goes to the best stream that did not end until a goal was completed. Whether it be the end of a subathon
If
timer
Kai up here, it's
or
over with, bro.
completing a difficult game after days, the stream kept going until it was accomplished. Spinning Box stream
Bro,
by
it's
Dead
Kai,
Blossom
bro.
Jesse. Mathiathon 2, Kai Sinat. FaZe Clan Subathon, FaZe Clan, and Iron Mouse Subathon 2024, Iron Mouse. My vote goes to Kai with the
Yeah, I
Mafiathon
gotta give
2.
it to
Kai,
Kai.
bro.
Face couldn't even get all the guys there, bro.
FaZe couldn't even get all the guys there.
That way Soki was stuck in
They was only
other
there for a
places
little bit,
and
then
stuff,
left.
bro. I gotta give that to Kai too, bro.
Yeah, he's going hard right now. He's going hard. All right, last but not least, Stream Game of the Year. The best game to watch on stream during the past year because it was very entertaining, novel, fun to watch, and entertaining. Interesting, etc. Chain Together, Tekken 8, Elden Ring, Black Myth. My vote easily goes to Chain Together. That's the game that I played the most with Cam Killer Cam and
Those
as
the only
y'all hear,
games?
Breon. Yeah, those are the games right now they have up there. As y'all hear Breon chiming in, that game was absolutely fun, bro. I love Chain Together, and it was like we just talked about Queso, Kai doing a whole set with Speed doing Chain Together. That was easily the biggest game. Besides, if we had comp plays up in here, you're probably gonna say, "There's no way you don't say Elden Ring. There's no way you don't say Elden Ring." But I'm not a soul person, soul game type of person, so I just personally wouldn't do Elden Ring.
Shit, when GTA come out, I'm a
I
solo
don't
person.
know.
Shit.
It's between Elden Ring and Chain Together.
Yeah.
Kai is really
A lot of people was
carrying
playing
Elden
Elden Ring
Ring
too.
because like I said, with the set and stuff he built, and then everybody was trying to speed run Elden Ring, and I don't know. Elden Ring is so big, but I think the best was Elden Ring. But if I had to go with my favorite, it was Chained Together. Um, I never watched anything else besides those two. Um, yeah, I would go Chained Together.
Appreciate everybody that tuned into this week's episode. It was a banger one. It was a lot of fun. We'll see you guys on the next one with the NFL recap.